Okay, welcome. This is our second podcast, and today with me is Anton Roe, who is the CEO of Emmbr, a recruitment firm that has actually been around for quite a while. You've actually gone through a few different name changes over the years. You have a very good profile, and I think one of the things that I've noticed about the things that you put on LinkedIn is that there's quite a lot of very useful information that you provide in regards to what's going on within the market.
So the kind of idea with the LinkedIn content that I've been producing over the last few years has been how can the conversations that we're having every day when clients are saying to us, what are good interview questions to ask, or a candidate is saying, how long should my resume be? The chances are, if one person's got that question, multiple people have got the same question.
Tell me about this value discipline of customer intimacy and how it actually would be realized if I was a client or a candidate, for instance.
That's really built on the notion that you're solving problems for your customers. You're really deeply understanding the pain points, what they're kind of going through, and you're trying to get ahead of that and go to them with solutions. How that manifests for our candidates, working with somebody at that point to really understand their motivators, their drivers, what they value, what they're going to kind of bring to the table. And then conversely, working with a client and saying to them, how can we help you to go and find that hire that you're looking for? So in that sense, I kind of see the role that we perform is working with the client to really think about who is your target hire, where are they working today, what are they doing, what kind of organization, what have they done in their past that you believe would give them the right success measures to achieve in this role? How do we then go and test it? And then, by the way, once we've found them, what's your proposition for why they should join your business?
Listening to you there, it's like this idea around intimacy is that you are actually asking the candidate to know themselves more intimately as well. So you're saying to the candidate, there is a fair bit for you to consider in regards to how you put yourself forward, what kind of culture you might like. And then also with the client, you're also saying, well, make it a more intimate experience also for the candidate by telling them a bit more about you and why they should join you.
That's right. Look, and for some organizations, that's not how they want to recruit.
No, of course.
Right, and that's fine. And I think from our perspective, having a value discipline means that we can focus on the organizations that want to recruit that way. About 5 years ago, we invested in building a network for senior women in technology called Peak, specifically in Melbourne to start off with. And we grew that community. It's now about 250, maybe 300 people. And we run regular events and we get guest speakers in and we kind of bring that group together. But one of the things that we do is when we get emerging leadership roles or we get leadership roles in technology, we promote that opportunity to the group.
Right.
And as a result, what we tend to find is that we get more women applicants because they will recommend colleagues or they'll recommend people that maybe wouldn't have put themselves forward without maybe a bit of a nudge or encouragement. I think our placement now on women into leadership roles in technology is over 40% of our placements are female.
Right.
Which is significantly above the industry average, but it's by accessing those deep networks, investing in those networks, building that trust, and again getting those referrals for people that they trust. They know that the kind of right people on the right career path as well. We actually coach the clients through at the point when we first take the job briefing. We actually map out the interview timeline. We actually schedule the interview dates. Because there's nothing, I think, more disheartening for a candidate when the process is getting dragged out to 6-7 weeks unnecessarily. One of the things we're really proud of over the last 6 months, our placement rate on all roles we've received has been about 80%. And that's because we've chosen to engage with the right organizations in the right models, and to steer ourselves kind of away from that world of just kind of very transactional recruitment.
Yeah, great. Well, your insights are very deep and broad. Really appreciate talking to you today Yeah, I think you're completely on the money. I think the customer intimacy is a fantastic value discipline to focus on. It completely makes sense. And yeah, wish you continued success.
Brilliant. Thanks, Paul. Cheers.
Thanks, Anton.